There is number one on the car. It's the number one, in fact, of course, for the second time, because Johan Kristofferson tied up his second World Rallycross title last time out, Circuit of the Americas, USA. Only 2 weeks ago, cars have been flown back, looking good and ready to go. And we thought it was about time we had another paddock walk. We haven't done one for ages because we've just been too busy with a number of classes. We've got loads of people we're going to go and have a catch up with. I can see Petter and Johan now, so let's head over this way. Mind out that you don't fall over anything. And we're just going to interrupt very quickly. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry, Petter. Yeah. Well, I wanted to talk to you about championships, but actually I didn't want to talk to you about Johan's one. I wanted to talk to you about Oliver's one. He's not here this weekend, but of course he won the Rallycross Nordic title last weekend.
That was a tough weekend. He didn't get that for free. He really worked hard, and it was so tough conditions there. So you have to, you know, he had some problems, and he had to reinstate his mind again to a different driving to try to survive, and he did. It was a great drive, very good start. So it was really nice to see when your son is doing well, for sure. And what can I say? I was very proud dad. Yeah.
So he's off doing a rally this weekend. So what are we going to do? You know, you're a world rally champion, a double world rallycross champion. Your son's doing rally and rallycross. You going to have any influence over where he goes?
The thing is, I have been testing in Spain now for the rally. Older have been testing in Latvia for the rally. And he just on the shakedown, and he's leading the championship in Latvia. So for sure, this is going to be a tough weekend. You know, when I'm driving here and he is driving there without me for the first time in a rally anyway. So what he will want to do in the future, he have a lot of ideas, a lot of things happening, more than you ever believe. With the cinema coming and rallycross, he wants both, but he have to choose one direction to try to do it properly. It's been a very, very busy year. So, but he's still he's learning a lot. And after he moved to France with the school and mental training, physically and everything, you know, it seems like he have his own way to go. And I don't have so much to say as you maybe think. Yeah.
Oliver in charge very much. We'll leave you to it. Sorry for interrupting. So thank you, guys. Excuse us. And we're going to go over here and interrupt somebody else, which is pretty much what I do. Thank you, Petter. We're going to come over here. Marie, I'm very sorry. Can I interrupt? Johan Kristofferson, double World Rallycross champions. You've had a couple of weeks for it to sink in, but it's on to the next one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, now we are in Buxtehude, and now you're never better than your last race. So, championships will still be in the books, but now it's a new weekend.
I thought I saw a little relax of the shoulders after you took the title. I think, was it Q4? I think you took the title in semi. Okay, there we go. See, you know, never forgets a detail. Obviously, there's a relief. I know there's a celebration, but it's kind of a relief as well, particularly when you've got such a big lead. You know, you don't want it to go wrong.
No, for sure not. But I mean, the championship was looking very good going into Kota, and if I didn't manage to secure it there, I think I had a good chance here or in South Africa. So it was not really, you know, big pressure, but. To be honest, after the semi-final, I was speaking on the radio and I didn't talk about the championship. I was actually talking about enjoying to put some pressure on Petter for the last 2 laps, and you know, I completely forgot about the championship. So I wanted to save some tires on lap 4, but then I was like, you know, I have good speed. I want to be there. I want to be somewhere close. So, and then Papa's answer was on the radio that okay, but you are also the world champion. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Okay, you put a bit of pressure on him in the final. Of course, you made one mistake, and that was all you needed to take your 9th win of the season. But I know you said on to Estering, and this time last year you just won the title at Latvia, and when you came here, to be fair, it probably wasn't your best weekend.
No, Buxtehude haven't been my best weekend for any time I've been here, to be honest. I was P4 in 2014, which was my best result, but last year was a tricky upcoming towards the event because there was a lot of media from Riga on, but there's no excuse. I mean, it's just that we prioritized the media after the first World Championship title for both PSRX as a team and also for my driver title. So the preparation wasn't the best, but this year I cannot complain about the preparation. I've done everything I can since Kota to perform here this weekend, and my target is for the first time of the year is a result target of being on the podium.
When did you look at your first Buxtehude onboard after Kota?
I think after Kota, I did already before, but after Kota I think it was actually on the night between Sunday and Monday.
Good luck.
Thank you.
See you later. Between Sunday and Monday. Thank you, Marie. See you later. He's serious as well. He's serious. We did an interview with him down the town, which you'll see in the TV show later on this weekend. We've just done one with Petra as well. And he's looking at onboard straight after winning his second world title because he wants to get a good result here. Mind the door and come this way. Wow, look at this. Very nice. A different type of Volkswagen. Lovely. Beetle. Not quite like the ones we've been seeing in America's Rallycross, but all the same. I like that. Wide arches, very low. Nice piece of kit. Right, we're going to head this way, see if we can find the guys down at GRX. Ah, here's two GRX people we weren't expecting to see. Hello, how are you, Marcus?
I'm okay.
All good. We spoke to Niklas earlier on, most improved driver this season in terms of points to last year. He seems quite happy, and the team as well.
Yeah, it has been quite good year. Okay, Niklas maybe is not happy because he would like to be on the podium, but we have few races still this year. But yeah, improvement, of course, it's quite good. We have done, for me, quite okay with the car, new car, and we can still do a bit better, I'm sure. So.
He was close to the podium, particularly in Latvia, right behind Sebastian, chasing him around Latvia there. He said he sort of maybe learnt a couple of little tricks off him. I mean, it's a huge step from last year in terms of reliability and speed from Niklas.
Yes, and also the start has been quite good. Last year we were struggling to get from the line. Now it's fixed, and then yeah, everything, all the areas are much better.
Do you ever drive the car? Have you driven it at a test?
Yes, I did before Latvia. Yes.
Okay, cool. Do you like it?
Yes, it's good. Yeah.
Typically understated, Marcus. It's good. Can we tempt you to race it?
Ah, no. I'm too old.
He's Marcus Gron. We'll leave you to it, Marcus. Thanks so much. I'm too old. He's a legend. Right, we're going here and find Gronholm Jr. If we can. Where is he? I noticed Jussi Pinamaki disappeared very quickly when we found the guys. Hello, lads. Excuse us. Where is he? Niklas. Is he around? Ah, here he is. Niklas. Whoa. We have a very big bug on the roof. A new friend. Niklas, we've just been talking to your dad. He says he's too old to race. I was trying to persuade him to do one more. It doesn't look like he's having it.
No, yeah, it would be nice to see how we would do. But yeah, I think he's realized that maybe it's not a good idea.
He said he drove the car in the test before Latvia, and I think he enjoyed it. But he said, yeah, it was good. He wasn't too excited about it.
He was. But I bet he said that he wasn't. But he was, really excited.
Good stuff. Well, look, we're excited, obviously, about your performances this year. I know I spoke to you early on today for the TV show about it. It's been a great season, but you'd love a podium.
Yeah, that would be the icing on the cake to score a podium still this season. Yeah, that's the main goal. We have reached the final, and that's the next step. Let's see what we can do.
And good track here. This one you enjoy?
Yeah, it's quite nice to drive. Of course, it's really narrow. Really hard to overtake. The start means a lot, and to stay out of trouble in the first corner, and then it's like no other track. But yeah, it's quite nice.
All right, cool. We'll leave you to it. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
So Niklas chilling. I wonder if Timur is around. Timur around at all? Jussi, you disappeared very quickly there. Let's get Jussi Pinamaki. No escape from me, I'm afraid. You had a quick chat with Marcus there. Said he drove the car. Niklas said that Marcus was like, oh, it was okay, but Niklas said he loved it.
I think Niklas is right. Yeah, it seemed that he enjoyed it, and yeah, it was nice for us also to get a Marcus's feeling and his opinion about few things, and yeah, I think it's good that we can use Marcus when it's possible.
New team this year, new cars, really. Everything new for the start of the season. I think it's been a fantastic season. You guys are undoubtedly the best of the non-factory teams. I think Niklas, the most improved driver, he's right up there in the standings. You must be happy with the progress.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we didn't really know what to expect. We had high hopes, but I guess the biggest thing has been that we have been consistent every race. We've been improving. Niklas has been improving a lot as a driver. He doesn't do mistakes. He's earned his respect in the paddock, and I think that will take him far in his career. yeah, we have still a lot of work to do, and to catch the big teams is not easy. We try our best. We have a good group of small group of good guys having fun and trying to do our best, and it's working pretty well. We all have high passion for the sport, and that's something which I believe in. You know, the passion and experience from the sport. I think that's amazing. That still with those two things you can get pretty far in the game, and yeah, excited.
Well, we've been really impressed with the team's results this year, so good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.
Right, we'll leave Jussi to it. I promise I won't come and speak to him again at the next one. So he disappeared when we were talking to Marcus. Right, where's producer T gone? Has he gone this way? Has he found anyone? Or are we heading out? I think we're going to head out. I can't see Timur. Jussi is one of the coolest operators in the paddock. I've never seen Jussi get stressed. He runs cars in Super 1600. He runs the supercars. I think he runs an RX2 car as well. RX Academy up in Scandinavia. So the guy is just so busy, and yet he's always that calm, always flat calm. And I think that's a really good influence on the team. So let's see who else we can find. Marcus again. Here he goes. OMSC. There is Andreas Erikson, and we'll see if we can find Kevin in a second. Andreas, hello. How are you doing? How's it going?
Good. So far, it's just waiting.
Do you enjoy the waiting?
It's good weather here in Germany. Normally it rains here. I think it's great. October, 20 plus degrees. It can't be worse. I mean, it's perfect. It can't be better. I mean, so.
It rained in Kota, didn't it? We had no clouds in Kota all year, and then it rained that week, and now we come to Germany in October, and the weather's incredible. But we're looking forward to the racing here. Kevin, of course, with that fantastic round the outside move. But you guys have had quite a tough year, I think it's fair to say. Where are you at, and how are you feeling about it?
We did some good improvement in Kota, but the weather there and the high temperature obviously make us very warm and inlet temp and stuff. But the car is getting better and better. The problem I have is the time. I don't have a test car, so I can't rebuild and test things. So everything I have to do on an older specification car that Oliver had. So we do some tests with that car, and then we come here and hope for the best. So it's not the perfect scenario. The guys I race, obviously, they test something, they have everything under control. So yeah, that's where it is. You're always one step after, but.
So I guess if you're testing things on a car which is not quite at the same specification, maybe it works on that, but it won't work on the race car?
Sure, yeah, that's what it is. I mean, if I had the time and the money, I would fly the car to the last race. I can do some stuff I really would like to do, but I guess I know in next year if it works, but that's what it is.
We'll see. Andreas will have some sort of secret up his sleeve for next year. We're going to go this way. Andreas, thank you. See you later. Round the back here, T, or in the side? Okay, in the side of the tent. Sorry, we're going round to people's motorhomes. That's always interesting. Here he is. Kevin round the outside, Erikson. I know we bring it out every year, but how you doing? Okay, on board. So, talk us through this. Why do you guys? We've just been talking to Johan. Actually, he said he started watching Bucks Dude on boards like the Monday or the Sunday night after Kota. It's the same for you.
He's very I didn't start that early, but I mean he's very helpful. Of course, this year looks like new gravel, so you always need to be feeling a little bit on the first free practice. But this is a track where every time you need to be reminded, shit, that's how quick or how late I can brake. So it's always good to. I always like to, especially the day before the Friday, to look through everything from previous all races. So. And especially, this is a final from 2016, so it's great memory. So it's always fun to start on a fun note.
So you're actually watching the round the outside move, or you watched it at the start of this one. What a move still.
Yeah, but it's 2 years ago, so it's time for something new. I can't live on it forever.
Now they've changed the layout here a little bit. The Joker lap is wider and has been resurfaced. Can you talk through for the people at home who haven't seen it yet?
No, it is a very tricky yoke. It's very tight. They have put more. It's concrete now. So actually, the last lap when I take the yoke 16, I actually clip a tire barrier in the end there. So I'm just lucky that I don't break anything. If I do that again this year, I will be standing there still. So they changed from tire barriers to concrete. They resurfaced the gravel. So let's hope it always gets rough in there. It's so become so high speed, and then it's almost to zero. So we get like big tracks there, but. It's hopefully fine. So, but I like the Joker because you can win and you can lose a race there. It's too many easy Jokers nowadays. I like when you can really, if you nail it, you can win, but you can also lose a position as well.
Yeah, it's a really committed Joker with no runoff. So you guys got a little preview there of Kevin's on board, and looking forward to seeing you race again this weekend. Good luck.
Thank you very much. I will do my best.
Right, we'll leave him to enjoy the finish. I think he's on his last lap now, where he clipped the Joker. Come this way. See if you can get through there. Oh, you're going to be all right. Yeah. Okay. No cables. We've got a hose here. You need to step over that, mate. Come this way. Because don't look under there. We've got a bonnet up on a car. We're not allowed to see under there. They're about to come closer. There's Kevin's car, the round the outside. Well, of course, it's not the round the outside machine because it's a different spec than it was a couple of years ago. But that really was a special move. And the lovely thing about this sport is four-wheel drive and 500 horsepower means that you can pull off moves like that, and you can't always. So, yeah, let's hope we see some more around the outside action here. I can see Luke, who's running around to GCK. Luke, find your drivers for me. Off you go. He's going to rustle them up. So Luke's their social media guy. Used to be our social media guy in the World Championship. But got to come and have a look in here because 3 cars for GCK. So GCK actually ran 3 cars last time out, but one of them was in America's Rallycross. So Liam ran an America's Rallycross last time. Come in. I've broken that. Sorry. I can see Stretch working up the front. What have we got going on in here? Now, these guys aren't so secretive about what's under the bonnet, but we're going to see if we've got any of the drivers to have a chat with. Anyone about? Who's here? Anton, out you come. Come on, I'm pulling you out of a meeting. They're going to love this. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Ah, thanks, Ian. We'll come and have a look at. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Was that an important meeting?
It was, yeah. It was about starts here in Buxtehude, which is, as you know, quite important.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're okay. No, but I'm really looking forward to this weekend. Obviously, we could have been doing a bit better on the draw. We're starting on the first race on P5. But I hope Johan is doing a good start from P4 and I can follow him through and make a solid start to the weekend. But obviously, it's always good to be on the inside here in Buxtehude and we're on the outside. So starting a bit on the back foot. But I know that we have been working hard now on the starts with the Megane, and I'm really hoping that we can show that here this weekend and we can do a great launch from the outside.
Your debut with the team, obviously last time out circuit the Americas. How is it working with GCK? New outfit this year, but the atmosphere here always seems quite fun unless you interrupt meetings.
Yeah, no, it's a great atmosphere in the team. Everybody's working really hard to improve the car every time we are on track, and I mean to have both Liam and Guillain in the team is also 2 really nice guys as well as 2 really good drivers, and I think all of us is coming with a lot of input. So for improving the cars, we have a very good team, and then we can just hope that all our work is paying off and that we can get a good solid result now with 2 races to go of the season.
Fantastic, thanks Anton. We'll let you go back in. We're going to come inside. Go on, head into your meeting. We're just going and apologise in person. We just wanted to have a look behind the scenes. So we're just coming in to say sorry in person. Anton said it was an important meeting. It was it?
It was a critical meeting. You know, we're just defining the launch settings for tomorrow. And so if we miss the start by half a second, we're going to come and find you.
Well, you know where I'll be.
Definitely, we know 100% where you're going to be.
All right, sorry, lads. Thanks very much. We'll leave Anton to crack on with his work. Luke, thank you. Is Guillain around or Liam? Oh, we'll see. We're heading that way. Come and join us at the Joker lap, maybe, if you find Liam. Right. Thanks, lads. See you later. Ah, Liam's here. Liam. Found you. How you doing? Yeah, fine, thank you. Excited?
Well, aren't you supposed to answer me the question first? You were like, how are you?
Yes, I was just asking how you were.
I am great, actually. I'm happy to be back here. It's a track that I've always enjoyed. It's one of the old school rallycross tracks. We worked out that I raced here. I've been coming here for a long time, but I raced here first in 2009, which is almost 10 years ago. So it makes me feel extremely old right now. But yeah, I'm happy to be back here. It was always a fun track to drive. It's a challenge. It's coming back from America racing the RX. It's nice to be back racing with World RX guys. And yeah, I'm quietly keeping myself to myself. Going to just try and turn it on for the weekend and see if I can pull a good result out of the bag.
There's a good bit of footage you somewhere online of you going into turn 1 backwards. I think it's in the C4, isn't it? But fully lit. I mean, this is a great. We spoke to Kevin Erikson already a minute ago. This is a mega place for turn 1. It's great for me commentating. It's complicated for you guys.
Yeah, I'd like to think the originator of that move actually at this track. Kevin Erikson's move was extremely good. There's no taking it away from him. But I'd like to think that 6 years previous to that, in 2010 in the C4, I tried. Mine was more stupid than his, I think. He thought he knew his was going to work. I had no clue if mine was going to work or not. Mine was way more stupid. But yeah, it's great. It allows for that. The track surface is very loose, which allows for a lot of like open racing. Not I wouldn't say bumping, but a lot of loose car control, which is always good to watch. So first corner's fun. It's going to be down to the starts again. We're working really hard on trying to get our car off the line because I've been suffering a little bit with that and always struggling trying to fight back from the back, which I'd like just to be out the front and control the race for once. So we're working on that, but generally the car's great and we're doing really well and I'm happy where we are at, and but still looking for a strong result this weekend.
What's a strong result?
What should I say here? I'd be happy if I got to the final, for sure. Cool. We've been getting to the semi-finals, so if you'd asked me a couple of months ago, would I be happy to keep getting to the semi-finals, I'd be over the moon, but we've been doing that, so I'm now looking to get to a final.
All right, wish you good luck with that, mate.
Thank you very much.
Cool, right, great to see Liam all smiles. And I say 9 years experience here, see you in the final, hopefully. Yeah, that would be great to see. Where are we heading? Okay, perfect. So we are. Lads, all right? We've got a man over here to talk to. As long as he doesn't get run over by anything, we should be good. Bruno Faman. Monsieur, ça va bien, monsieur?
Oui, c'est incroyable, il fait beau, c'est pas normal.
It's not normal, indeed. The weather here in Germany is not normal. Great to see you here. You're a fantastic outfit here at Peugeot. You know, new update to the car in the middle of the season. You've had some great results. You're on the pace. It's so close.
Yeah, so close but not enough. So close but not enough. Johan did a very good job, incredible job again this year, even better than last year. I think he's a very good world champion again this year. But we have to keep pushing to win races. We still have two races to go, and we hope to catch at least one of them because we need some victories to comply with our target for this year. And then we did a lot of job, but everybody is pushing hard. The level is incredibly high of the three main manufacturers with the 6 main top drivers. Everybody is very, very close. Johan was a bit ahead, and it was enough. But now we have to keep pushing on. We shall do our best to catch that victory on Sunday.
This has been a good track. Of course, David Genet won here with Peugeot Johansson a few years ago, and he was having to touch the barriers to set those lap times. I mean, it's an incredibly committed circuit. A great spectacle for the fans.
Yes, it's very nice. The place, frankly speaking, is my first time here, and I'm quite impressed by the place. It's nice here with the paddock in the middle of the track. I think it's good, and I know the track is very demanding. This first corner is just incredible. Everybody remind Erikson 2 years ago on the start. It's good, and maybe a bit more demanding track is good for us. It will help to change the usual results we have got this year.
Maybe a Peugeot on top step of the podium. Good luck, Bruno.
Hopefully. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Right, we're going to go. Who have we got in here? Anybody hiding away? Maybe. Let's see if we can get through. Where are we headed, T? No? Further along? Okay, I can't do cars at least. The Peugeot's looking mega as always. I do like Timmy's car. No, nobody in here. We're going to have to carry further on. But yeah, so I mean, I love this setup. We've been in here before, but look, the lights, the airlines on each of the corners. The lads over here, look, here we are. There's some of the team. Perfect. Right, come this way. Head round there. I'll do the barrier back up so we don't get told off. Last time. Hey guys, how's it going with this TV? Kenneth, quick word. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And
Good.
you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, we just spoke to Bruno. He was saying, targets for the year, you guys would really like to get a win. And obviously, when Peugeot Johansson, you had a win here with David Genet. It's a circuit you've been quick at, but this place is pretty wild on the run up to the first corner.
It is, yeah, and it's, I don't say a lottery, but you are in the hands of the other, especially in the semi-final and final. If you are in the lead or second place up there, it is some rough stuff going on sometime. But it's a part of the game, and this is a proper rallycross circuit with proper gravel sectors and so we think it's fun to be here, and we have done good results, so let's hope we can continue.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Right, Kenneth, there he is, the man himself, the legend, 14-time European Rallycross champion. Any luck with Andreas or Matthias? I can see, I think, at least one of them in there. Yeah, I can see Andreas. He's eating. Surprise, surprise. Here he is, eating. Look, he's always... thanks to... not while I'm eating. Sorry, not while I'm talking. Now I'm going to make him do the talking while he's eating. So, Andreas, what... It's such a surprise to see... Come on, eat quickly. Come on. Snackerud, if you weren't aware, he's always eating something. So you have a very good chef here, don't you? Go on, are you ready? You sure? Yeah? Do you want a drink? All good? Do you want to check your teeth? Yeah. You're all good. How are we doing?
We're doing fine. So we have like a little meet and greet with IKEAs and everyone in the paddock. So start to get people here. It's nice. We're showing the RS3, the IKEA's winter experience car, and yeah, just having a chat with everyone. It's nice.
Can we borrow you for 1 minute to come to the Joker Lap? Would you come with us?
Yeah, you can borrow me for 1.5 minutes.
We can 1.5 minutes with Andreas. We're going to go to the Joker Lap then with Andreas Backerud. And this way, thank you, mate. Sorry to drag you away. But we've been talking about this brand new Joker Lap with everybody so far. So they've made some changes to this. It's always been a super tight Joker Lap, but it's a little bit wider now.
Yeah, true that. And especially in the exit of the Joker, it's more open than before. But still, I think it will be, you know, this Joker is, especially when they put water in, very muddy and greasy, very slow. You kind of have to stop the car. Previous years, I've had a pretty big car in there, hard to rotate. And but now this year, I'm actually looking forward to go in there with full handbrake, stop it, rotate, and go. So the brand new barrier looks good.
It's a concrete, but so this is Spotters Tower just here. Have a quick look behind you there. That's where I'll be based and where, of course, all the team spotters will be. I think we can see it over the top. I don't want to walk in that, do you? Not in these. No, look, I've just looked at Andreas' shoes and they're far too clean to be walking through deep gravel traps. But Joker Lap here, wider, resurfaced, but that concrete barrier on the outside in the background over there. And I think it looks faster.
Yeah, but do you see the new sign they put up here now? Autobahn, free speed limit. Can you see that? It looks mega, right? Me and Matthias put it up ourselves. We put the Marshall clothes on and like the hammer and the drill and perfect.
But do you think it'll make a difference, this, other than the sign? I mean, that concrete wall, we've seen people touch the tyres there loads of times, but you cannot touch that.
No, that's true. Like the wall there, outside wall, is really hard, so you definitely don't want to kiss it or rub it or anything. But I do think that this new surface will help you to stop more here. Maybe you can carry a bit more speed into the corner, but I still think this Joker is so tight that you have to kind of stop, make the rotation and be straight and then hammer down.
2 events left this year. You've got to take one of them, haven't you?
Yeah, one of them. Like any season without a race win is a bad season, right? And I didn't win last year, and I've only seen the back of the Volkswagens. Like they have been so dominating that it makes it boring. So we need to do something about this.
Well, Matthias won here last year, so maybe you can take it this time.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, like I've been racing here so many times, and I feel great here, but I've never had like the chance to win. I feel like we have struggled with the starts, and this year I really feel that the Audi has been really performing in the start, so hopefully we can have a good chance.
You'll need a good start here too. We wish you luck. We'll let you get back to the snacking.
Oh, thank you very much. Remember, #BackerudLife.
I knew you would. Don't worry, mate. So there goes Andreas Backerud. He's off back towards his paddock tent. Thank you to all the drivers, as always. We're so lucky to be able to get to chat to these guys. That up there is the infamous Turn 1. You know, Kenneth said it himself. I don't want to say it's a lottery, but it is, and he's right. It's great for me to commentate. I hope it's going to be great for you guys to watch at home. Remember, every session will be live across YouTube during the course of the weekend and Facebook as well. And then you need to check your local listings for the finals. Can anyone beat Kristofferson, or is he going to make it 10 out of 11 wins this weekend? You don't have long to wait to find out.